Shiori-sensei, if it's okay, would you be my girlfriend?
Huh? Me?
Shiori-sensei, how about dinner sometime? I know a great place.
I've got work.
Hey, Hideki-sensei, good morning.
Hideki-sensei, let's play together.
As they call my name, the kids from the Momo class, or preschoolers, gathered around me. My name is Hideki Nakagawa, aka Hideki-sensei. I'm a 26-year-old childcare worker. Hideki-sensei, what are we doing today? Let's play in the garden. I'll bring out lots of toys too. This is my 6th year, and while many of my fellow teachers have quit, I still find this job fulfilling and spend every day happily with the children.
Sensei, let's play in the sandbox.
Yeah, what should we play? A downtown-style heartwarming izakaya role-playing. That's such a weirdly specific game.
Hideki-sensei, we're having snack time in the Sakura class. Want to join us with the Momo class?
Thank you, Shiori-sensei. Yay, snack time! The smiling voice came from Shiori Kobayashi-sensei. She's the homeroom teacher for the Sakura class, our oldest kids. She's one of the few coworkers who started with me, and we've always gotten along well, but it's more than that. You're so kind and amazing as always, Shiori-sensei. Truth is, I've had a crush on her, and today might be my chance. Why? Because... Shiori-sensei, weren't you off at 5 today?
Yeah, you too, right, Hideki-sensei?
Exactly, we're on the same shift today. Since we're leaving at the same time, I thought I'd be brave and invite her to a cafe. Shiori-sensei, are you free after this? Want to go to a cafe or something? After work, I mustered my courage and asked her.
Huh? Really? I'd love to.
For real? That's great. Turns out, I had nothing to worry about. She seemed genuinely happy.
No way. You watched that video too? I always thought we had a lot in common.
Being in the same field means we have lots to talk about. But more than that, we even like the same things. Yeah, totally. Let's watch it together next time.
Yeah. Let's laugh together.
Seeing her laugh at my words made me feel so happy. Spending time with her was even better than I imagined. After a few more dates... Shiori-sensei, if it's okay, would you be my girlfriend?
Huh? Me?
Heart pounding, I finally confessed the feelings I'd been holding in. And then...
Yes. If you're okay with me.
Shiori blushed and accepted my feelings. And so, Shiori and I started dating. March ended, the new school year began. I got moved up with the Sakura class. Shiori was now in charge of the Ume class, the youngest. We were both super busy. Shiori-sensei, about the birthday party this month.
I was just going to ask you about that. I think the hall would be a good spot.
Even so, we supported each other in work and in life, and made it through the hectic season. But once spring passed and summer came, things started to change.
Shiori-sensei's so pretty, huh?
Hey there.
A man picking up his kid was being overly familiar with Shiori. Honestly, it looked a lot like flirting. That man was Yuto Kikuchi, father of Rika, who's in the Ume class. I'd heard he'd finalized his divorce a few months back. Lately, he's been the one picking up Rika.
Papa, let's go home already.
Huh? Why? Isn't it fun being with Shiori-sensei? After splitting with my wife, Rika wouldn't leave my side. Maybe I should have taken custody after all.
Yuto seemed cheerful, but Rika clearly just wanted to go home.
Shiori-sensei, how about dinner sometime? I know a great place.
I've got work.
Then let's plan something when things settle down. I'll look forward to it.
With that, Kikuchi left, happily holding Rika's hand. A handsome elite from a major company, he's got the specs. Watching someone like that hitting on her, I couldn't say I wasn't worried. That day, I walked home with Shiori. You okay with how Kikuchi acted earlier?
Rika's dad? He's been like that lately. Really
Huh?
I mean, yeah, it's kinda annoying.
Her awkward reply stuck with me, but I was more worried about her, so I asked more. Want me to step in next time?
It's fine. Might just be a joke, you know?
Shiori tried to play it off cheerfully, but it clearly wasn't just a joke. Maybe she's trying to stay strong so I won't worry. As a friend, as her boyfriend, I'd seen her smile no matter how tough things got. Okay, but seriously, if it gets bad, tell me. I'll come running.
Hideki-sensei. Thanks.
The way she clung to my arm, looking so happy, was adorable. It made my worries fade. Doesn't matter if the other guy's better than me. I'll trust the one who smiles at me, and I swore to protect her no matter what. But as if mocking my feelings, Kikuchi kept hitting on her.
Do you watch those romance manga everyone's into, Shiori-sensei?
Yeah, sort of.
I love them too. Wanna watch together at my place? Rika would love it too.
He acts like he's thinking of his daughter, but the ulterior motive is obvious. Man, this is bad. If this keeps up, I really might have to step in. When I was thinking that, I noticed a suspicious eye peeking through the staff room door. It turned out to be... Huh? The principal. That's kinda scary.
Oh? Sorry.
Our daycare's top figure, the principal, seems like she's also concerned about Kikuchi.
Actually, this isn't the first time something like this has happened with him.
What? Really?
Back when Rika was in the 1-year-old class, Kikuchi came to observe the class. While the mom was watching Rika, the dad was chatting up a female staff member.
Oh, now that you mention it, I remember seeing Kikuchi talk to a new trainee during her orientation. It had been years ago, so I'd forgotten, but Kikuchi had always been that type. Will Shiori be okay?
Well, if it's Shiori, she'll be fine. Honestly, he picked the wrong person.
Huh? What do you mean?
No. Anyway, if this keeps going, maybe I'll step in myself.
While wondering about the principal's vague comment, I kept watch at the entrance until Kikuchi left. The next evening, another staff member announces Rika's pickup, and Shiori goes to handle it. Maybe Kikuchi will finally give up. But that thought was short-lived.
Shiori, about that love romance manga you mentioned. Wanna come read it at my place?
Clearly, Kikuchi's persistence wasn't ordinary. Then, just as I was watching the scene unfold...
Rika's dad? I'm sorry, but could we have a quick chat?
The principal steps in and leads Kikuchi to the meeting room.
I'll stay and play with Rika then.
We've been listening to your conversations with Shiori over the past few days. I'm sorry, but we'd appreciate it if you refrained from engaging with our staff beyond what's necessary. To be frank, it's bordering on flirting.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Kikuchi seems a bit flustered as the principal gives a firm warning. She's always stepping up to protect us staff. It's no wonder she's so trusted. In the end, Kikuchi received a stern warning and reluctantly left with Rika.
I made it clear, but guys like that tend to repeat themselves. If anything else happens, call me right away.
Thank you, Principal.
That's a relief for now, though maybe the one most relieved is you, Hideki.
Seems like our relationship is already out in the open. I nodded awkwardly.
Think Rika's dad will back off now? Sorry for worrying you.
After work, Once again, Shiori and I walk home together. Nah, you didn't flinch at all, and that honesty made me fall for you even more. You're stronger than I expected, Shiori.
Maybe a little.
Feeling truly relieved, my steps felt lighter than usual. Then Shiori spoke with a serious look.
Hideki, do you dislike strong women?
Not at all. I think women with strength and conviction are amazing. But why do you ask?
No reason. Hey, want to stop by our usual cafe?
As if to shift the mood, Shiori walks off with a spring in her step. Each day, I find myself more drawn to her. This woman who never wavers no matter who comes onto her. Friday, the weekend. It's past 6 p.m. Extended daycare hours have started. The kids who are usually picked up late tend to be the same. But sometimes there's a child who's late unexpectedly. Huh? Rika, is your dad running late today?
Yeah, he said he'd be late today.
Rika was unusually still in the classroom at this hour. A few kids are still playing in the classroom with friends. But Rika was reading a picture book by herself. What do you do with your dad on daycare holidays? I sat beside her and asked as we looked at the book together.
Dad's not around even on days off. So I always play with Grandma and Grandpa.
Huh? Not even on weekends? I know he works at a big company, but is it that intense? Does your dad always work weekends?
Yeah, he said he's busy. Even at home, he's always on the phone with someone.
I see. Work calls, maybe.
Not sure, but he sounds happy when he's talking.
I see. It sounds like a lonely situation, but Rika talks about it calmly. You want to play with your dad too, huh? Must be lonely. I said gently, and Rika answered in a slightly brighter voice.
No, I'm okay, because I believe in him.
Huh? Believe in what? I was about to ask more when...
Ah, Hideki, you're off now, right? I'll take over here. Rika, want to go have your afternoon snack?
A staff member on the late shift came to relieve me.
Yeah, I'm going. See you tomorrow, Hideki.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. I was still curious about what Rika said, but I smiled and waved back. Afterward, I met up with Shiori who'd been waiting near the daycare.
Hey, I've got work tomorrow, but want to grab dinner after?
Of course, I'll wait at the station. Forgetting the day's fatigue, we happily chatted about our plans as we walked into the night.
Why is he with Shiori?
Unaware that Kikuchi had seen us, though maybe we'd just been lucky not to be seen before. And then came Saturday, as the sun began to set. I figured Shiori would be heading over from work around now, so I made my way to the station.
Hideki.
I unexpectedly ran into Kikuchi in plain clothes, but Rika wasn't with him. He seemed to be alone. Come to think of it, Rika said her dad wasn't around on weekends either.
Hey, what exactly is your relationship with Shiori?
Huh?
You walked home with her last night, didn't you? Why the hell were you with her?
We walked together because it's dangerous at night. I judged that telling him we were dating on my own would be a bad move, so I went with a neutral answer. Then...
If you're not her boyfriend, could you not get so close to Shiori? She seemed pretty bothered too, you know. Try thinking about how she feels for once.
Is he seriously throwing a boomerang like that without realizing it? Even as he vented his jealous rage, I kept calm and assessed the situation. Thanks for your concern, but I haven't done anything to make her uncomfortable.
Ha! That's just what you think. You're the only one who...
Hideki's right.
Shiori, good work today. Shiori, just off work, showed up right on time. Looks like she'd overheard us.
Actually, I'm glad you're here, Shiori. I just want you to know, I want to protect you.
Protect me?
I think he's getting too close to you. When I saw you two walking together, I could tell immediately. He's clearly got ulterior motives. Guys who cling like that, they always cheat. He'll betray you before long.
Kikuchi kept ranting, completely ignoring his own behavior. Thinking he had the upper hand, he kept running his mouth smugly.
Hideki's not like that at all.
Standing in front of me, Shiori raised her voice at Kikuchi.
Hideki is kind, honest, and frankly way too good for me. He's a wonderful boyfriend.
Boyfriend?
That's right. Is there a problem?
Surprised by the unusual assertive Shiori, I realized I didn't need to stay quiet after all.
Besides, as you probably know, I'm the elite one here. I clearly have more potential. I'm the one who's clearly more suited for her.
I've heard you work at a big company, but that alone doesn't measure your worth to her.
Jealous much? That's kind of pathetic, man.
If I react here, he wins, so I kept calm. But next to me, I could feel Shiori burning with fury, just as I thought this is bad.
Hideki, Shiori!
Rika came running toward us, waving. Rika? What are you doing here? Are you alone?
Rika, weren't you supposed to be at Grandpa's place?
Caught off guard by his daughter's sudden appearance, Kikuchi panicked. Then...
Rika, wait up. Oh, Rika, come on. Mommy's still recovering. Don't go running off like that.
Huh? Rika's mom?
Shiori! Hideki, it's been a while.
The woman who appeared was Yuko, Rika's mother and Kikuchi's ex-wife.
Yuko? What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the hospital.
Kikuchi looked even more shocked than us at Yuko's sudden appearance.
I was discharged yesterday. I thought I told you. Didn't you check?
What? You did?
Oh, yes. Though honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if you didn't care enough to check.
Apparently, Rika's mom had gotten sick from the stress of the divorce proceedings and was hospitalized.
More importantly, where were you planning to go leaving Rika alone on a Saturday evening? Your parents were worried. They kept checking on me while I was hospitalized, saying they couldn't trust you with Rika.
What's it matter where I go? I'm busy, alright? Rika gets that too.
You really think it's okay to push your convenience onto your young daughter like that? Your parents told me everything. They said you constantly left Rika with them. They came to the hospital multiple times apologizing, saying we're sorry for our useless son.
Well, what's wrong with that? Rika said she wanted to be with me, right, Rika?
Kikuchi tried to confirm with Rika, but...
I didn't say that!
Huh?
I never said I wanted to be with you.
Huh? But you said you wanted to live with me.
I only said that because Mommy looked really sick. She told me she'd get better and come pick me up, so I waited and believed in her.
Hearing that, I remembered the day Rika said because I believe. Now it made sense. The one Rika believed in was her mom, who had promised to come get her.
I know, Dad. I know you didn't take care of Mom. That's why you broke up, right? I get it. I want to live with Mom. You like Shiori more than me anyway, so it's fine, right?
No way.
Kids see more than we think. Rika followed her feelings and chose her mother. Kikuchi was stunned by her blunt words.
Shiori, Rika told me. I'm sorry for all the trouble he caused you. Oh, no. Really, it's all over now.
Seems like Rika told her mom about Kikuchi's creepy flirting.
Hey, wait a second. I didn't do anything.
Kikuchi tries to defend himself, but Yuko shoots him a sharp glare.
It's too late for excuses. Rika told me everything. How you were bothering Shiori with your advances. How you're always chatting cheerfully with other women on the phone, too. You've always had a thing for women, haven't you?
Don't go believing everything a kid says.
If you can't believe your own child, who can you believe? I trust Rika more than I trust you.
Just as I was moved by a mother's love, I suddenly felt a murderous aura from the side like I never felt before.
Don't believe what a child says, huh? And you think you have the right to say that after neglecting your wife and child to flirt with other women.
The source of the killing aura was Shiori. Behind her cold eyes blazed the fire of fury.
Shiori? No, I didn't mean it like that.
Then what did you mean? Don't tell me you're suddenly Mr. Loyal after messing with all those women.
Ah!
I had never seen this side of Shiori. This wasn't just anger, this was...
You got all cocky just because I was nice to you. I don't need some arrogant, fake elite like you. You don't even come close to my boyfriend, not even a millimeter. My heart never wavered, not once. And yet you kept pushing and pushing. What's in that skull of yours, stuffing?
Sorry.
Yuto literally trembled, teeth chattering, unable to do anything in the face of Shiori's intensity.
Alimony for Yuko, child support for Rika. If you try to run, you know what will happen, right?
Of course.
That's all we'll need from you from now on. Don't ever come near us again.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
I'd kinda suspected something, but yeah, Shiori was definitely an ex-delinquent. And so the incident came to a close with Kikuchi sobbing and begging for forgiveness. After that, Rika started living with her mom Yuko. Kikuchi apparently tried calling a few times, but she's been completely ignoring him. He was properly charged alimony and child support and was fully cut off afterward. Rika, how's your dad doing?
Huh? No idea.
Seems Rika has no interest anymore. Later, he was found loitering near the daycare and reported by the principal. Since then, Yuko's been the one picking up Rika at daycare.
Alright, Shiori, Hideki. The secret to a good relationship is...
Maybe not the best place to talk about that. And so Yuko, who now fully supports her relationship, started giving us love advice regularly. Healthy again and happily living with her daughter, Yuko always wore a warm smile. As for us, on the walk home after that wild incident, Shiori finally opened up to me. She told me she actually used to be a delinquent. Apparently, the principal knew too. Now I get why she said Shiori will be fine. Yeah, that was the first time I'd seen that side of her.
Sorry. It's a turnoff, right? A former delinquent?
Shiori looked down, disheartened, but I took her hand and looked straight into her eyes. Seeing how you never wavered, even when others flirted with you, that made me fall for you even more. You're kind, honest, and strong. I want to cherish you more than anyone. Delinquent or not, you're still you.
What? My name?
I've always called you teacher, but I thought maybe when it's just us, is that okay? She turned bright red over something so simple. Honestly, I wanted to shout to the world how cute my ex-delinquent girlfriend is. Keep trusting me and showing me your real self, okay? Just like Yuko said.
Yeah, you're right. The secret to a good relationship is to never betray your partner, and to believe in each other. I
believe in you more than anyone, Hideki.
Whoa, hearing your name from the one you love, way more precious than I imagined. And then, a few years later, by continuing to trust each other, we eventually got married. Back then, we had no idea that we'd go on to build such a happy family together.
Ray-kun, how about these flowers today?
They're lovely. Orange ranunculus, right? I think my mother will be pleased. You seem to think Aoi likes you, but don't get the wrong idea. She's just being polite to a customer. Everyone's voices, they all reached us loud and clear. Thanks for the best night ever. This is me during high school, Rei Sasane. Back then, I dedicated everything to rock music. I believed that to succeed in this path, I didn't need to study or go to college. In fact, I thought cutting off any escape routes was the way to go. I practiced until I was completely worn out, often returning home after midnight.
Ray, do you even know what time it is? You can still do music while studying and attending college, right? Did you eat dinner?
I ate out. I have an early morning tomorrow, so I'm going to bed. Good night. I don't even remember my father's face. He passed away shortly after I was born. My mother, Kaori, raised me on her own. I'm grateful to her, but by this time, our conversations had nearly ceased. However... Again? Here, new chopsticks. Mom, what's been going on with you lately?
I'm sorry.
Right after I started my second year of high school, my mother's health began to change. She started dropping things frequently and often stumbled over her words. At first, I thought it was just coincidence, but she fell at home more than once or twice. Thinking something was definitely wrong, we went to an orthopedic clinic in town. There, we were told, "It's less likely to be an issue with bones or joints, and more likely a problem with the nerves that control muscle movement. I recommend seeing a neurologist who can conduct more detailed tests."
A neurologist?
Yes, it's not certain, but these could be early symptoms of a motor neuron disease. We were referred to a neurologist and underwent tests like MRI and electromyography. About a month after the initial consultation, all the test results were in. After seating my mother and me, the doctor spoke after a brief silence. "The MRI and blood tests didn't show any major abnormalities. However, the electromyographies revealed abnormalities in the nerves that control muscle movement. The motor neurons are weakening. Considering all these results, the most likely diagnosis is ALS." My mother's face turned completely pale, and I collapsed on the spot. ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. I had seen a movie about a British doctor who had this disease, so I knew how terrifying it was. ALS is a progressive disease that gradually weakens the muscles. As the body becomes immobile, normal life becomes difficult, and the average life expectancy is about 3 to 5 years. Unfortunately, modern medicine can only slow its progression. The doctor's words barely registered with me. My life changed completely after my mother's illness was diagnosed. Seeing her weaken day by day was truly painful, but looking back, that was the turning point that changed my perspective. I'm sorry, I've decided to go to college after all. I want to reassure Mom, who always said I should at least graduate from college.
That's great! We've always been worried about you.
Besides, we've been balancing both school and music just fine.
By the way, all of us except you are top of our class. Look!
What? A perfect score on the English test? Whoa, you guys are serious. When did this happen? About a year and a half later, I was accepted into the economics department of St. Paul Academy University in Tokyo. Mom, I did it. I got into college.
Well done. Congratulations, Ray.
By this time, my mother had already lost most of her mobility and was living in the hospital. Her voice was barely audible. Yeah, I've made you sad so many times before, but I won't give up on my dreams or studies anymore.
I'm just so lucky to hear that. Ray-kun, how about these flowers today?
They're lovely. Orange ranunculus, right? I think my mother will be pleased.
I'm glad you think so. A solitary hospital room can be quite lonely.
Now, in my second year of college, I continue to balance band activities and studies while regularly visiting my mother. This florist is Aoi Nishimiya, a 21-year-old third-year student at a renowned university in Tokyo. Since my mother was hospitalized, I've been choosing flowers from Dorothy's Garden, the shop run by Aoi's mother. My mother can hardly speak these days. But whenever she sees the flowers Aoi-san selects, her face always looks so peaceful.
I'm glad to hear that. But I believe more than anything it's your feelings that reach her, Ray-kun.
Do you think so? Oh, right. Here's a little something. She wanted to try this pudding before, didn't she?
Oh, you remembered. Thank you, Ray-kun.
Yes, I tried to, and it's really delicious. Well then, I'm off. The following Sunday, when I went to buy flowers for another hospital visit, I encountered an unfamiliar, intellectual-looking male clerk.
Ray-kun, this is our new staff member, Hikaru Shido. Since you're around the same age, I hope you get along.
I see. I'm Rei Sasane. Nice to meet you. Oh, so you're... I'm Hikaru Shido. By the way, which university do you attend? He seems really arrogant, and the first thing he asks is about my university? I'm in the economics department at St. Paul Academy University. Ah, St. Paul, huh? Huh. I was curious about the academic background of the guy Aoi-san favors. Isn't that the Christian school with a mid to low academic ranking? Are you planning to become a clergyman or something? After saying that, Shido-san gave me a thorough once-over and laughed again. By the way, I attend K-Mei University. You've heard of it, right? Well, I suppose everyone in Japan has. I really can't stand this guy.
Hikaru-kun, that's a rude way to speak. Enough of that. Could you please go clean the front of the shop? I'm sorry. He seemed studious and had a good academic background, so my mother hired him.
It's okay. I've been used to being looked down on since I was a kid. As long as my bandmates and Aoi-san understand me, that's all that matters.
I'm sure your mother is proud of who you are now, Ray-kun. Here you go. I've removed any flowers from the Asteraceae family. When you first came here as a second-year high school student, you seemed like such a delinquent.
Please don't bring that up again. But I always feel reassured when you check the flowers for me, Aoi-san. Aoi-san, I finished cleaning outside. By the way, would you like to go to? I've heard one of Grimshaw's most famous paintings will be at this expedition. Let me explain for your sake, Hosone. He's even considered a forerunner of Impressionism. One of his most famous works is the Fighting Temeraire. That's not Grimshaw, that's Turner, isn't it?
Right. Grimshaw painted symbolic works like cityscapes lit by moonlight and scenes with fairies.
Nah, I guess even you know that much, Hosone. Heart runs deep. You'd do well to steady it more. Shido wiped his forehead and left, looking thoroughly embarrassed. He probably really didn't know.
Are you actually pretty knowledgeable about art, Ray?
Not really, but one of my favorite British band members liked him. I actually do like Grimshaw, though.
Then maybe, next time, we should go see the exhibition together. I doubt Shido will be inviting me again after that.
When I stepped outside with the bouquet, Shido was standing there with a sour expression. You seem to think Aoi likes you, but don't get the wrong idea. She's just being polite to a customer. I have no idea why you're so hostile. It's simple. Someone like you, a band guy with no future, isn't a match for someone as attractive as Aoi. If that's what you think, you could at least act more confident. Anyway, I'm heading to the hospital now. You little, acting all cocky for a low-level college boy? Well, whatever. I did hear something interesting at least.
Hey, Hikaru, again? Didn't my mom already warn you last time? Are you sure it's okay? For me to come along, I mean.
Of course, my mom will be happy, and my uncle's been pestering me to introduce you anyway. A few days later, Aoi and I were on our way to visit my mom at the hospital together. She's formal at work, but casually talks like this when it's just us. This side of Aoi, kind of like a big sister, but also closer somehow. I really like that. Not that someone like me could ever reach someone like her, though.
I'm Oi Nishimiya. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for always using our flowers at my mother's shop.
Ah, so you're her. I'm Hiroto Kanzan, Ray's uncle. Nice to meet you. I really appreciate what you've done. My sister always lights up when she sees the flowers you picked. And ever since Ray met you, he's been growing so much, as a person and as a man.
Really? That makes me happy to hear.
Hey, uncle, what are you saying? Aoi, don't encourage him. He's my mom's older brother by 1 year. After we lost my dad, he helped us out so much. To me, he's like a second father, someone I truly owe everything to. Uncle, how's mom today?
She seems to be doing okay. Let's head in. She'll be glad you came, Aoi.
When we entered the hospital room, Mom slowly turned her gaze toward us from the bed. Her fingers had gotten so thin, and she could barely move. Now she needs a ventilator and oxygen just to survive. Hey Mom, it's been a week. Aoi Nishimiya came with me today. She's the one who always picks out the flowers for you.
I'm Oi Nishimiya. Ray always helps me out. I brought you some misyanthus flowers today.
When Aoi took out the bouquet of pink and white lysanthus, my mom's eyes suddenly opened wide.
Oh,
Aoi took a glass vase from under the sink and untied the ribbon on the bouquet. A gentle fragrance filled the room as she carefully placed each stem into the vase.
she says they're beautiful. Thank you, Ray, Aoi. That takes me back, Kaori.
Uncle? After the visit, Uncle brought us to a nearby cafe. Uncle, could it be that Mom has some special memory with lysanthus?
Yeah, I guess I should tell you two. Especially you, Ray. This has to do with her father.
Huh? With my dad? My dad died in an accident right after I was born. I barely know anything about him. According to my uncle, my father, Seiji Hosone, was loved by many thanks to his good looks and bright personality. But there were issues too. Here, this one's for you. A red tulip suits a cheerful girl like Mizuki. And white marguerites mean trust. I'm giving these to Saki. He loved flowers, a hopeless romantic, a modern-day poet. That's how Uncle described him. But his habit of giving flowers to all the girls in class every day made some guys, and even a few girls, hate him, and he got isolated. Seiji's such a weirdo. He's got that girly face and hobbies, always giving flowers to girls. What a player.
Those sneaky little comments are seriously gross.
What the hell, Conway?
Conway.
Sure, Seiji's a romantic and a total airhead with flowers on the brain, but he's not as petty as you jerks.
Conway, I'm flattered, but also kinda confused here.
The one who stood up for him was Conway Kaori, my mom. From then on, the three of them, Mom, Uncle, and Dad, became inseparable. That never changed, even when they got into high school.
Kaori, I brought a flower that's just right for you today. Here, pink and white lysanthus. Pink lysanthus means graceful person, and white?
Yeah, thanks. If you keep this up, our house is gonna turn into a flower shop. Sorry, I've got stuff to do.
Pink is graceful, and white was eternal love, right? I wish she'd take it seriously for once. What do I have to do to make Kaori believe I mean it? Help me, Hiroto! Oh, shut up. I'll stop by your flower shop again after work. I'll try to leave you two alone or whatever. Hiroto, I knew I could count on you. All the other guys hate me, man. That's your own fault. And for the record, I'm your senior, okay? Jeez, you two are so obviously in love and still manage to be a pain. Seiji's family owned a flower shop. Once he hit high school, he started helping out there. And after closing time, Kaori and I would show up. The three of us would hang out late into the night. Seiji's family was pretty hands-off. We were basically a bunch of punks back then. Guess I can't say much about your high school days either, Ray.
Lysanthus. It was the flower Dad gave Mom, huh?
Yeah, being the florist's son, he gave her different flowers depending on the season. Their house was full of blooms year-round. But out of all of them, the pink lysanthus was Seiji's way of expressing who Kaori was to him. The white one, that was his love. Even after they finally got together at college and had you, everything was just getting started. That idiot. Seeing you two together, brought together by flowers, reminds me of them.
Kanzan, is there anything Ray and I can do for Cal? As someone who's gotten to be a part of her life, I really hope her remaining time is filled with happiness.
Owie.
Just that feeling alone means a lot. Our family's truly grateful to you. But let's see.
Wow, the flowers today are gorgeous again. Thanks, Owie.
Thank you, too. By the way, how's the progress going?
A few days later, I stopped by to pick up flowers for a hospital visit, and used the chance to go over the plan I'd mentioned earlier with Owie. The ending part still doesn't quite feel right. I'll talk it over with my uncle again next time. How about your side?
Yes, we don't carry some of the flowers, but I think I can find some good substitutes.
Are those two getting even closer again? Excuse me, Owie. Would you like to have dinner with me tonight? It's a French place my father's friend owns.
Oh, sorry. I already have plans tonight.
Well then, how about Saturday? I just got a ticket to a Hungarian opera.
Sorry. My horoscope said not to see any operas this week.
What kind of horoscope is that? The next week, when I went to pick up flowers, Owie wasn't at the shop. Hikaru was behind the counter. Howie isn't available right now. What a shame for you, huh? That's fine. Can I just get the bouquet Owie prepared? Hikaru carelessly plops the bouquet on the register. Well then, I hope your mother recovers soon. Thanks. I take a deep breath and head into the hospital room, bringing the bouquet to my mom's side. Mom can hardly move her neck anymore, but when she sees me, her eyelids twitch slightly. Hey Mom, I'm here. Aoi picked out more beautiful flowers today. The orange zinnias are especially pretty, right?
So pretty. Aoi-chan is so kind.
Yeah, she's really amazing. I'll put them in the vase now. As I turn to grab the vase, I notice something off about Mom's expression. Her eyes look more red than usual, and her breathing through the oxygen is strained. She looks at me like she's begging for help. Mom, what's wrong? Hang on, I'll call the doctor. Her eyes are pleading desperately. I glance down thinking what could be wrong. The flowers? Wait, these aren't zinnias. They're dahlias. Same orange petals, but they're totally different. More importantly, dahlias are part of the aster family. Thanks to quick action at the hospital, Mom stabilized, but I was still furious. I headed straight to Dorothy's miniature garden. Hey, Hikaru! I burst in yelling from the gut, startling both Hikaru and Aoi, who had just returned to the store.
Ray, what's going on?
Sorry, Aoi. I came here for him. What's your deal? You know this is harassment, right? You swapped out the zinnias in Mom's bouquet for dahlias, didn't you? At my words, Aoi gasps and starts shaking. Huh? Swap them? Why would I do that? Besides, Aoi made the bouquet. I just handed it over. There's no way Aoi would do that. My mom's allergic to asters. Because of you? Look, I get that you're upset, but assuming I did it on purpose, bit of a leap. Even Aoi makes mistakes when she's tired. If it was really that important, you should have double-checked. Damn it. He's right. As much as I hate to admit it, even he wouldn't go that far just to spite me. Heh. This'll mess things up between him and Aoi too. They've got no proof to pin it on me. And I didn't even know his mom had an aster allergy. Aoi once told me she hoped my mom could be proud of the man I was becoming. But emotionally, I guess I haven't grown much since second year of high school.
Wait, when I said that, you weren't there. You heard us that time. That's when Ray and I were talking about his mom's aster allergy.
That's... So it was you, Hikaru. Yikes. I was about to punch him, but Aoi grabbed my arm just in time.
Wait, you don't need to get your hands dirty.
Aoi, why are you siding with some hopeless loser with no future? I could give you experiences no flower shop paycheck ever could.
I don't need any of that. Besides, I already have something you'll never get in your life.
Aoi. I gently squeeze the hand Aoi's holding.
You're fired. Disappear and don't ever show your face to us again.
You'll regret this. Hikaru rips off his apron, spits a final threat, and runs off. Now, let me tell you what happened with Hikaru after that. His parents, both executives at a major company, contacted Aoi after he quit.
We thought a part-time job might help him grow out of his rotten attitude, but this is our fault. We'll make sure he makes amends.
The Shido family apologized quickly to Aoi, her mother, me, and my uncle. His parents disowned him and kicked him out of the house, cutting all support. Deep down, they probably still hoped he'd turn his life around. But as they say, parents don't always get through to their kids. Howie, we can still start over. I told you to stay away from her. I'm serious. Hikaru kept stalking Aoi and was eventually arrested. I was so glad I was there when it happened.
Ray, that one goes a bit closer to the window, please.
Okay, how about this spot?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Ray, you're not using polite speech with Aoi anymore, huh?
Come on, Uncle. Now's not the time. A few days later, Aoi, my uncle, and I visited Mom's room together. I was helping decorate it under Aoi's guidance.
All right, let's begin. A private live performance for the one and only person dearest to Rei Sasane.
We all circled around to Mom's bed.
Oh, this is amazing. It's like we're back home, Hiroto.
Yeah, it really is, Kaori. Alright, Ray, let's hear it. The song Seiji wrote and you finally completed.
Yeah. I took the guitar from Uncle and started playing.
Check it out. This guitar is so damn cool, right? No way. You actually bought it? Well, you said I should write her a song for her birthday, didn't you? I was just saying that. Besides, you can't even read sheet music. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna make the greatest song ever. Just wait, Queen. Wait, Beatles. In the end, that song was never finished while he was alive.
The song was reaching its final verse. Clear tears streamed down from Mom's eyes, one after another. Mom, thank you for raising me all this time. And Dad, thank you for meeting Mom.
Seiji, your son turned out to be a truly amazing man. Much more reliable than you ever were. Haha, well, he's the pride of both Kaori and me.
You never change.
When I graduated college, Mom passed away into the starry sky. I kept working and playing music. On weekends, I'd rehearse and perform with my old high school band, or sometimes just sing alone after work like this.
That was a beautiful song.
Naui!
Mind if I sit next to you?
Of course not.
What's the name of the song?
I haven't decided on a title yet. I've only finished the first part, so want to finish it together from now on?
Yeah, I'd love to. Let's finish it together.
The score we started still doesn't have a name. But that's okay. I've got someone special beside me now, and I can finally express my feelings in my own words. So, I'll keep writing, together with the person beside me, the one I'll walk through life with.